It's me versus a random number generator versus a coin. Who can predict the UFL better? Let's go ahead and dive into some week 2 predictions. Now I do want to open by saying I know that it has been a minute before I've been in front of the camera, or since I've been in front of the camera, but that's because I have been working tirelessly on a project over 50 hours over the last week. It has been a pain in the butt, but finally the project is coming to a close. We're on the downslope of it and things are getting back to normal, so expect regular content coming back up on the channel, and let's go ahead and dive into these predictions. Alright, kicking things off with the first game of the weekend, the San Antonio Brahmas at the Memphis Showboats. This game going to be an interesting one as the Showboats did get away with their first win against Houston in week 1, but looking at the way the Brahmas played, they absolutely dominated. They went in against St. Louis and just absolutely dominated. Now they'll be on the road. There was a lot of Brahmas support in that game. They're going to be on the road. It's going to be a little tough for them. But I do still personally think that the Brahmas get this done and improve to 2-0 on the season. Now that's what I think. But what does this coin think? Well, we got heads for the home team, tails for the away team. And let's go ahead and flip it. The Brahmas are tails. And it does come up San Antonio, so the coin has the Brahmas. Let's see what random.org has to say about this. Alright, random number generator here. We're going to go for the away team and then the home team. Let's go ahead and generate higher number wins. The away team is a 2. And the Showboats get a 77. Random.org, very confident that the Memphis Showboats get a win here. Alright, now we move on to the Arlington Renegades taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks. A rematch of 2 former XFL teams. The Renegades making it to the championship and winning the XFL championship last year, compared to the fact that the Battlehawks were really hyped up to be a really good team, and they were a good team. They really started heating up towards the end, and they really started getting things done. Now this one is going to be played in St. Louis, and I think that is going to be a massive factor. Battlehawks fans come out in masses, in droves, to support their Battlehawks. The Arlington Renegades they're just going to have a hard time. I mean, they're going into the Battlehawks house, and it's going to be very tough for Arlington to win this. That being said, I do think that the Battlehawks get back on track here and get another win. Alright, going back to the coin, we got tails for the Renegades and heads for the home team, the Battlehawks. Let's go ahead and flip it. And it came up tails. Right there is the tails. Let's go ahead and see what random.org has to say about this game. Alright, so we are left on the 77 from the Memphis Showboats game, but let's go ahead and generate a new number. This one going to be for the Renegades. It is a 71. That's going to be tough to beat. Can the Battlehawks do it? No, they get a 2. So Arlington is going to win according to random.org. Alright, now we're moving on to the Birmingham Stallions taking on the Michigan Panthers in Detroit. This one is going to be a fun one as the Panthers looked pretty solid. They did a really good job at what they had to do last week to get their job done against St. Louis, and they did it well. They got the win, and I really think that Michigan carries that momentum into this week. But you are playing Birmingham, one of the toughest teams to beat in this league, in my opinion. So I really feel like the Birmingham Stallions will go into Michigan and extinguish that flame that they had from last week, and the Birmingham Stallions get the win. But let's go ahead and see what the coin has to say. Alright, once again, tails for the away team going to be the Stallions, heads for the home team being the Panthers. Let's go ahead and start on heads and give it a flip. And, oh, hello, that's a foul. Going off the table, that's a foul, so we reflip it from heads. And it is going to come up tails. Tails right here. Go ahead and show the camera. And that is a tails for the Stallions. Alright, now going to random.org here. The away team is the Stallions. Let's go ahead and generate a number for the Stallions first. And that is going to be 22. Very beatable for Michigan. And it's a 3. So Birmingham does get the win according to random.org. Alright, in the last game we have to discuss this week, we have the Houston Roughnecks taking on the DC Defenders in Audi Field. Beer Snake is going to be out. I am looking forward to it. This is going to be a fun one. This is the DC Defenders' first home game of the year, if I'm not mistaken, and I really feel like the Defenders are going to play well. They're going to play well. They play well at home. They always have. Now, will there be lemons thrown on the field? I don't know. I kind of hope so because it would be very comedic. But either way, the Defenders are going to be the home team. The Roughnecks, they played decently enough last week. I mean, they really did a good job against Memphis. They played them close. But I just feel like the DC Defenders are just that step above. They did lose some players, to the NFL. But overall, I feel like this Defenders team is going to be good enough to get the win. And that's why I am picking DC to win. Alright, going over to the coin for the last time, we have tails for the away team, the Houston Roughnecks, and heads for the home team, the DC Defenders. Starting in heads, let's go ahead and give it a whoop. That was not really a good flip, but I believe that did flip, and it did come up heads for the DC Defenders for the coin. Now, one last time, we're going to go to random.org. Let's go ahead and generate the away team, the Houston Roughnecks number, and it's going to be a whopping 75. Very tough to beat, but can the Defenders get it done? No, they come up with a 30. So Houston will get the win if you ask random.org. Alright, now after week 1, I'm actually in last. The two random ways, the Flip of Fate coin and random.org, both went 3-1. With Flip of Fate missing the Houston game and the Random.org missing the Battlehawks game. I missed the Battlehawks and the DC game, so I am 2-2 on the season. Hopefully I can make a little bit of a comeback this week. But let me know who you got winning in the UFL this week down in the comments below. And also don't forget to smash like and subscribe, as it does help out a whole lot. If you haven't already as well, check out the video that's popping up over here. It is one that YouTube thinks you will absolutely love. So why not go ahead and check it out and support the channel while you're at it. And I guess with that, I will see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.